fat-free licorice in her water.
I knew you were going to say something.
About all your licorice. She brought this. She comes in today and doesn't say nothing about it. Like it's totally normal. She's got a bag this big. It's stuffed full of licorice, and she's like, "Oh, I just got my licorice." I'm like, "Okay, why is it in a suitcase?" But yeah, so pumped. So we've got magician Danny Moore coming up. He's great. I've seen him perform years ago, and I've had him up in my head up here. I remember I just had this image in my mind that he's juggling these swords.
I know, I've seen them. They look pretty interesting.
She saw the swords glistening there on the stage. I keep walking by going, oh my, what's he going to do with those? I'm excited for that. Coming up on the show, we're going to have a performance by magician Danny Moore. And then we've got singer-songwriter Tommy Lazore. Maybe you've seen him. He is downtown Riverside a lot, right at the corner of, what is that, University in London? Orange? University in Orange. Right there. And I've seen him perform a few times, and it's great stuff. And I'm like, dude, you got to come be on EVTV. You got to be on Epic Vibes, you know? He's like, what's that?
Show yourself.
You don't know about it yet? So we also have live artist Jason Wheeler. Actually, let's go ahead and bring him out and see what's going on with Jason. He was on the show a couple weeks ago as the featured artist. We have him on the show this time doing some live art for us. By the way, we're always booking live artists, guys. You want to come do a live piece on the show, please come do. It's great exposure. Hi, Jason.
It's fun.
How are you doing this week?
Doing all right.
Pretty good so far? Oh, he's good. Can we hear him good?
Can you hear me? Yeah. Sweet.
Awesome. So what's been going on since we last saw you?
Work, a couple of naps, some video games, more work.
The life of an artist. The life of an artist.
Sounds okay.
We get to see what it's all about. It's the life of a cat or the life of an artist.
Oh,
it's kind of the same. Couple of naps, couple of shots of Jameson, some video games. Cats play video games and drink Jameson, right?
Mine does.
Yours does. I've met his cat. It's so cute. Oh my god. I never forget anybody's cat.
I'm going to bring him on the show next time.
Please bring your cat as a special guest on the show.
Donnie Darko cat.
Oh, his name's Sad Eyes.
It's gangster now.
What a cutie. So what kind of piece are you going to be doing for us tonight?
Tonight I'm going to be painting a black cat.
Oh, nice. Very cool. In the spirit of the whole, the season and all that, I celebrate Halloween for like the whole month before Halloween and the whole month after Halloween.
Well, my cat was born on Friday the 13th, so.
That's pretty rock and roll. But
today's Tuesday.
Yeah, he wasn't born today.
I know it wasn't Friday.
It was on Friday the 13th. Anyhow, so I'm pumped to see what you got going on. I've seen your work and you got some great stuff, so I'm sure we're going to have a very interesting piece to see today. And we'll let you get started on it. I know it's a long process, so thank you for coming back. Don't do that. That's a no-no. Just like when we were trying to draw on the pumpkin. The studio doesn't like that. No clicking on the mics. No drawing on the pumpkins. No graffiti on the California State Building back here. You can't graffiti on the California State Building. We got a lot of graffiti artists trying to graffiti on all the buildings, awesome buildings behind us.
Sweet.
It's a blue screen. But thank you, and we'll let you get started on that.
I'll start getting on it. You guys check me out.
Awesome. Man, you got a busy week. There's a lot going on.
Our girl kitty, not a boy.
The girl kitty. Well, he's not going to do the. You can't tell the difference between the boy kitties and the girl kitties.
A pink bow instead of.
Oh, is that how you tell the difference between a male and a female cat? Okay.
Sometimes.
I thought there was another way, but maybe I'm wrong.
In a painting.
But so I missed Riverside Art Walk this past week. I was there for a short while, but I didn't get to see the whole gist of it. How did it go up in the Gopa Gallery?
It went really nice. We had the 5 different artists, and sorry, I was eating some licorice. Brad, he was one of our artists that was featured, and he brought a lot of pieces. He brought about, I want to say 15 pieces, but it was really, really packed, and he got a lot of exposure. He did a lot of like the Mission Inn, like Riverside landmarks. And what it was is it was steel, and it was all cut out. And so he cuts steel. He cuts steel
and makes art out of it. Wow,
like
I've seen some of that stuff. That's popular nowadays.
And he did like all the bricks and everything, but it's all cut out and stuff. It was really interesting. So it was a good show. A lot of people.
And I popped in for a moment. You guys had a DJ going.
Yeah,
when I was there. Who was that?
We had Grant Black DJing, and we also had DJ Organic.
Well, that's fun.
Yeah, I think
so
it was.
So pop
Dave.
in to the Gopa Galleries on Riverside Art Walks, guys. It's right above Worthington's on University. GOPA Gallery of Progressive Arts, and they have DJs spinning in there. They have you guys still do the cookies? There's been cookies.
Everybody loves the cookies.
I'm there for the cookies.
I know. Everybody comes for the water and the cookies. But there's always great art, and the show was really good. It was a good crowd. Downtown was pretty packed, and I heard the parking lot made a lot of sales, and they did really well. So that's
Riverside
really cool.
Art Walk, guys. Riverside Art Walk. If you missed this last Thursday, it comes up every single month. First Thursday of the month, right there at University and Lime, Lemon, Orange, all those citrus ones, right there downtown Riverside. Don't miss out. So I did Rock the Mic this past, that was on Sunday. And yeah, that was great. So it was awesome. There's like so many, they had these dancers there. There's all these awesome hip hop performers. And then there was all this big troupe of dancers there. And I'm not sure what their names are. I think they're just all kind of like individual performers. And I've talked to them about coming on the show. They're going to come on in the next couple of weeks here. Break dancers, spinning on their heads. Just getting crazy with the legs. I can't even. I would try to impersonate for you right now, but I'm not as talented as they. They had their faces all painted up, and they were break dancing. And there's probably about 10, 12 of them, and it was just like
insane.
The most badass thing I've ever seen up in the club, to be like busting it out. I think we had a flyer last week of Rock the Mic, but so yeah, that happened. And we have another one coming up on December 11th, another Rock the Mic in Long Beach. Nice. It was a great event. I definitely recommend going. It was $20 at the door, but they did $10 pre-sales, and I would say probably 99% of the people in there all had the $10 pre-sale price. Yeah. So, and the drinks are very reasonable, very reasonably priced, and it was a great vibe. I mean, just the coolest people. You're meeting friends left and right. Everybody was dancing together, and everybody was so cool.
That's awesome. I love those
and such brilliant performances. Yeah. We had Jay Royal perform there, and he was our performer last week. Yeah. And Factory Boy, he was there too. And there was what was the other one? Adam Rose. We got to get him on the show. I've been talking to him. He's supposed to come on. He's awesome. Great. He's a great performer. He's got this crazy video called Bixby to the Beat. Check it out by Adam Rose. But hopefully we'll have him on the show soon.
Sorry I couldn't make it. I had a lot of things on Sunday to do, and
there's so much going on. But we rolled up there in 2 cars full of people. You know, it was up in Long Beach. So we packed the car. We packed 2 cars full of people. We probably rolled up there with about 8 of us. And we're up in Long Beach, but they were so welcoming. You know, we had our own little booth area. They gave us this whole VIP booth area and welcome our friends from Riverside. And it's really cool to get a big group of Riverside people going up to Long Beach and joining together and making some art and supporting our artists. And it's a great thing. But so we have some events coming up.
Yeah, we do. We have this Saturday. We have the Record Collective. We showed a flyer last week, and it's going to be a bunch of different vendors. I talked to Bear today. He's the one throwing it. Yep, right there. That's the Record Collective.
Riverside Record Collective. Yes. This Saturday. That's in a few days, guys. Don't miss this.
It's a big vinyl show, and there's a lot of performances. There's it's just amazing. All of our friends do it from downtown.
And everybody gets together. Kind of music you like, this applies to you. Funk, soul, rock and roll, R&B, hip hop,
punk, everything.
Punk rock, disco, whatever it may be. There's records.
There's records, but they have performances, all different variety, and everybody just comes out. It's a great event, and so we will either have it in the Worthington's parking lot or over by Division 9. They don't know exactly where they're going to be able to hold it, but it will be right there in downtown on the block of University, off of University somewhere. But it will be this Saturday, and I'll be there with everybody. I'll have a booth with for the Gopa Gallery, and I'll have some new stuff, all my winter stuff. I made some head wraps and scarves and stuff.
Very cute. Check out Shelly's head wraps and scarves. We'll get some pictures of them on the next show for you guys. Shelly, this girl makes some really cute stuff. She's a fashion designer.
I'm an old lady.
Oh my goodness gracious! No, you're not. She makes the cutest stuff. She's just great.
Thank you.
How's that black cat going back there with Jason? Can we check up on Jason's black cat that he's doing for us? Do we have any progress on that going on yet? Okay.
There you are. Oh, I see it.
Oh.
We're gonna have to steal it. For a collection.
Yeah. Oh, I don't know if he's okay with that. He's like, you wouldn't let me draw on the studio's pumpkin. The studio doesn't get my painting.
I know.
That's looking really cool.
It's beautiful.
Yeah, I want to stay in that for a second. Actually, that's like really interesting. It's so cool to see the process because we see these finished pieces and we don't realize it takes a lot of work and a lot of time. But he's doing it so effortlessly. It's like it takes practice, I guess, because he knows what he's doing, man. Oh, those are the paws that I'm seeing it now. Very cool, very cool. So we have some other events coming up too. We've got Music for the Masses coming up in like a week here. I think it's on the 11th. Or on the 25th or something, next week or the week after. It's called Music for the Masses. And that one is up in LA, in Los Angeles.
Oh, okay.
It's got a lot of artists. There's so many people there. I'm going to be performing at this one, actually. I'm going to be go-go dancing this event. I go-go danced the last Music for the Masses.
Nice.
And it was off the hook. I mean, and I've done shows at this same venue, and it was, like, cool. But I did a show at this venue afterwards, and it was, like, off the hook. 333 Live is the venue at 333 Live South Boylston Street in Los Angeles. It's off the hook. It's a great venue. There's so many stages, and they've got fog machines. They've got confetti guns thrown everywhere. They've got glow sticks. They're thrown at the audience. I mean, everybody's just like
that's
so
awesome.
United. Such great vibes. Such a lot of cool kids on there. Very rave style. So hit up those for all my ravers out there. Check this one out. You have every kind of music. There's something for everybody. House, D&B, progressive. No, 21? It is 21 and over. Yeah.
Okay.
It is 21 over, but it's a lot of fun. And you've got go-go dancers like by the dozens there. They got so many performers, and they've got all the go-go dancers are running around with those giant confetti guns that you like, and it shoots confetti all over the whole night. And like I don't know why that's like my favorite part of the whole night when they do those confetti guns. I'm like a child still.
That's so funny.
It's really exciting. And then so Ladyfest, I believe that's a Riverside, or I think is it Temecula? It's close to here. It's a real local. It's a very great event we got to support because it's all about our we got to support our ladies and our feminist movement.
Right. And
they do a fest. It's called Ladyfest IE. I believe we have a flyer for it. There we go.
And what is it
do-it-yourself
exactly?
feminist queer fest. I love it. That's what this show is all about. Check it out on Facebook to get more information. But that's coming up real soon here. Art, music vendors. There you go.
Nice.
Yeah, they've been doing this for years now. I've seen the last couple of years. I keep seeing those Ladyfest, and I've heard a lot of good things about it. Great cause.
Nice.
A lot of fun chicks there.
I'm sure.
Support your ladies. Go to the Ladyfest.
I'm all about creative ladies.
Yeah, it's not just ladies there. We need our dudes there to support. What better way to meet some fun hot chicks? Some involved, smart hot chicks than to go to the Ladyfest.
Right. I have the Open House Art and Music Festival coming up. That is on the 22nd and the 23rd at the end of this month.
I've heard of this. I've been hearing about this.
Yes. It's from
this is the one that's in Temecula.
Yes. And this guy, he's a sculptor, and he has all these really, really cool pieces all over his land out there in Temecula. And he invited all these people to come for free. It's a free event, all ages to come, and it is just to enjoy. Ooh, sorry, my bad. To enjoy the art, and he has a gallery out there. I haven't been out there, so I'm pretty excited. I saw a video, and it had like all these sculptures of horses, and they looked like they were running over the hill. So that is pretty interesting because they were like life-size horses.
Life-size?
Horses running over a hill.
That he sculpted running over the hill.
Yes.
Wow, that takes some time.
Yeah,
how much clay does that? How many pounds of clay?
I don't know exactly.
Does it take to sculpt some horses?
Dude,
God,
he
that's
had
insane.
like dinosaurs.
I saw the. Is that the picture we're seeing there? I can see a dinosaur.
See? Holy
shit,
like,
that's
like
cool.
Some really cool stuff. So it's a free event. I'm pretty sure it's all ages. I'm taking my little guy, so I hope it's all ages. But yeah, it's gonna be fun. It's just we're gonna go out there with a big group and take a lot of our artists and just have a good time and network and just enjoy it and check out his stuff. His stuff is really cool. I'm excited.
Awesome. So, and there's one last event we got to remind you guys to check out. It's the Eric Bellinger show. Singer-songwriter Eric Bellinger. He's going to be doing his show downtown Pomona. The reason we're talking about this one is because, we need to... These guys are writing their own singer-songwriters. This is all original music written by them, performed by them.
Nice.
There he is right there. So, yeah, that's just amazing. When somebody is writing their own songs and performing their own songs, people don't necessarily... when there's an audience member watching it, sometimes people are like, no, I just want to hear them sing a Santana song. I want to hear them do songs that I know, you know, and sing the Eagles again or do a Britney Spears song. And no, let's hear some new stuff. Let's hear some fresh original stuff. And people are afraid of that sometimes, but that's the most awesome thing. That's, you know, being a real artist is writing your own stuff. And that's what this guy's putting himself out there doing that. So support this guy, Eric Bellinger. You can check him out on Facebook and Instagram and everything. And go see his show in downtown Pomona, November 14th coming up.
Nice.
So, gosh, I'm so anxious. I'm so excited. I just want to bring out, we have so many guests here tonight. They're out there in the studio audience. I got to give a shout out to, speaking of local artists who, you know, produce their own stuff and do their own thing. We've got DJ Tables in the studio audience tonight. And he's going to be coming out on the show in the next couple weeks here as a featured artist. He came real last minute tonight just to check it out and throw back the bees with us and have a couple beers. And he brought his friends, Dale and his brother, and so it's going to be great. So we're going to have him coming up soon, and hopefully he'll spin a set for us. He's an awesome DJ.
Yeah, he is.
Awesome DJ. Always, every time he tells me he's spinning a set, I got to be there. I got to be there to support. He's done Sonic Bass. If anybody has been to the Sonic Bass stuff in the past.
I didn't get to go to that event, but it was a good one, I heard.
It was a recurring weekly that they did Sonic Bass, and
Oh, it's not that big one you guys did in LA.
No, that was a different one. He does so many things.
Yeah,
it's
Sonic
hard
Bass
to keep
I
up
have been
he's
to.
very involved.
Yes.
But we're gonna have him on, and he's the expert, so he will be able to tell us more about all the different events and all the different movements and stuff he's got going on. So big shout out to DJ Tables, guys. So let's go ahead and bring out. I want to do a short interview. We're gonna have a performance later on the show with Tommy Lazore. Let's go ahead and bring out Tommy. I love this guy, Tommy Lazore. I've seen him at downtown playing his guitar.
I see him all the time.
And I see him, and he's just got such great content. Hi, Tommy. Have a seat on the couch. Welcome to the studio. Thank you for joining us.
Hi, how are
we
you?
see you all the time. We walk by, we hear your songs, and we love them. And I just wanted your songs to be on the show. You deserve to be here. Absolutely. Thanks for coming on. So tell us a little bit about what you do.
Well, I started on piano. Oh my God, you got licorice.
No, you want some?
Have some licorice. Your suitcase of licorice.
Well, I started piano when I was 7. I don't know if I've mentioned before, but I'm actually state raised. Growing up in boys' homes and stuff like that, Oregon.
Oh.
But one of those homes, I had a counselor. She was also a music teacher as a second job, and she got me started. And then when I was 12, I discovered girls, and it's too hard to lug around a piano, so I grew my hair out and picked up the guitar.
Wow, that's inspirational. Thank you. Thank you for telling me that. What is the name of this lady that did this for you? This counselor who is also dual trained.
Bonnie, I was a pretty difficult kid, not having parents, not having any structure. She found a way to connect with me through music, so I had a strong interest in a little bit of a natural talent, and she decided to nurture that and kind of put water on the seed and help it grow.
Nice.
That's amazing, dude. That's
beautiful.
It's so good to hear. And a lot of people don't, start out with all the right setup and the right things they need to grow. And
well, it's the hardest part for a musician is finding something to write about, and I've definitely had an interesting life. 34 years, all over the place, pretty chaotic. So I figure at this point, if I have nothing to write about, I shouldn't be writing.
Right.
There you go. I like that. That's very refreshing to hear.
But I knock out about 3 songs a day, roughly.
What, like writing songs? Mm-hmm. Wow. So you're just writing all the time. You got plenty of content to write about.
Wake, sleep, eating. My guitar's in my hands when I eat, and if I'm not working, I'm thinking of songs.
Oh, that's fucking awesome. No writer's block here. Oh, that's fucking rocks.
My brain doesn't give me a chance to rest.
No wonder, because every time we walk by you, I feel like I'm hearing something fresh, something new.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not hearing the same song over and over again. Like when I turn on the radio in my car.
I don't listen to it.
I even switch to another station. It's the same song. I'm like, I need to go downtown and hang out with Tommy.
Well, the other night when you invited me to this, I was in the process of writing a song that is actually on my website now. It's not the one I'm going to do tonight. But
so which song are you going to do for us tonight?
Tonight is actually by far one of my favorite ones, and as when I decided to do the solo performing act, is one of the very first songs that I wrote as a solo performer. So, and it's definitely one of my favorites.
So this is like a OG throwing back to your roots song.
Well, I started doing the solo performing thing last summer. So,
okay.
But my first song as a solo performer I wrote. And
okay.
By far one of my favorites to sing.
So did you used to play in bands and that
Off
kind of
and on
stuff?
since I was like
Okay.
15. I did roadie work for a little bit. For
Nice.
a band. There's just too much drama.
I feel you. I feel you. It's a lot easier when you're in control of your whole thing.
Once almost got married, and it's like
Right.
being married to 4 moody musicians. I mean, as a musician, I know we're moody, emotional, definitely.
Right, and you get 5 dudes in like this,
Yeah, so it's like being married
marriage
to partners.
relationship practically
Yeah, so-
together. I can see that. Well, you're doing a great job on your own.
Yes.
And I think everybody loves you and is happy to
love
see you down
you.
there in the corner. And you inspire us all the time because we get to walk down and see you.
Well, it's hard to write a song in your room. I mean, being out in the world and you see it's kind of people watching. Different situations triggers different memories, different emotions that I might have once had, and that's the start of the song right there. That's the foundation. It's like building a house. So
Oh my God, I love that.
you start with the floor and work from the ground up. So.
Well, I just absolutely love that. This is some real insight, guys, from a real artist. You can't, it's hard. You sit in your living room and you got writer's block and you're trying to write a song.
Get out in the world.
Right.
Get the fuck out there. Get out and about. Get out
Especially
in the
in
world.
downtown.
Experience some life.
Downtown is
Experience some
definitely-
people. I know
inspiring.
downtown Riverside. You
It's
can do some
inspiring
people
down
watching
there.
down there.
Yeah, there's some characters down
Absolutely.
there, and that's why I just keep my head down. put on
Cheers
music
to
and
downtown
watch.
Riverside over there. You don't have a beer, you've got a water. You've got a licorice. Cheers with your
I don't
licorice.
drink, so cheers with my licorice.
Cheers. Well, I'm so excited about hearing your song tonight. I
Look forward to
don't.
doing
What is it called?
No, I'm sorry, I got licorice. But, this song is called "If You Could Only See."
Too much licorice, guys. Too much licorice.
I love it.
Can
But
you write a
anyway,
song called that? Can you write a song called Too Much
I can
Licorice?
write so much about anything.
He's great. He's brilliant.
You guys can check out my music on www.reverbnation.com/ALM and then the number 4. So ALM's all capitals. So
Tell us that one more time, just because I know people are slow. People aren't ready with a pen at home.
it's www.reverbnation.com/ALM4. Now ALM's all capitals.
Tight.
It's one of those websites where you got to be like dead on, or else they'll say
Website not found.
Yeah,
I feel
yeah,
you.
yeah.
It's one of those. Yeah, you heard him, guys. Write that down and check him out. And you can always, not always, but sometimes we get the privilege of seeing him downtown.
It depends on my work schedule. I work too, so
He's
I do landscaping and then I also do maintenance of the apartments for a discount on rent.
Oh, okay.
Nice.
Yeah, see, struggling artists, guys. So we're starving us. We're hustling. We're working all the time. We're doing art
Yeah,
half the
struggling
time
all
over
the
here.
time.
Then we're working half the time over here doing our day jobs and stuff. But
It's just
um,
struggling to find free time. That's what it is.
you're an inspiration to us all. And thank you for coming on. We're excited to see your song later. Thank you. Oh, that's so great.
I know.
I love that. These artists inspire me, absolutely. That's what it was, for me too. I used to do a lot of art and stuff myself, and I just felt like I didn't have a lot to say, but I know how important art is and that everybody else has so much to say, and that's why I started this show. That's why I created the show, because everybody has these awesome insights and these awesome views on life and these things, and I love it when we get to talk to people like him and they get to tell us what
Their backstory is
what it's all about, and all different kinds of artists. And I think that's what just inspires me to keep going, But so we have so many artists on the show, and it's hard. I want to talk to one of them forever. I want to talk to one of them for like an hour.
I know.
But we have the magician.
Oh yes.
We just had our musician. Now we got a magician.
Oh what? Oh do.
Oh yeah. Sorry, we need to pop back to our live artist and
Yeah,
check
we
out the
do,
cat
sorry.
before we bring in our next event. Oh
Oh
wow.
nice.
So we've got a lot going on there since we last saw it. It's easy to forget about the cat, but this rocks. Very fun.
I like it.
It's amazing how fast he whips that out. Because we'd have no idea. I don't paint. I have no idea how long it takes.
I just started painting, so I'm barely learning patience of the frustration, but it's fun.
to get that going.
Yeah,
It's
I love it.
That's really fun.
I can't wait till I'm really good.
Well, I'm excited to see what it's like in like 5 minutes. Don't forget, because we get so caught up talking to artists that he's doing all this progress in his life over here. We're not cutting back. We got a lot of content jam packed into one
We need
hour
to
this
talk
week.
to our magician. Did I say that correctly?
Yeah, magician. It's hard because we're like, we got a musician and we got a magician. Like, say that 5 times fast.
Yep, I'm not trying to.
Okay, let's bring him out. He's this guy. His name's Danny Moore. I saw him juggling swords a couple years ago, and it just stuck in my mind. And I can't get it out of my head. This guy's just.
Swords.
I mean, he's got that element of danger and stage performance that I just love. And he's a young guy.
Yeah.
I mean, he looks so young, and you're going, how do you learn to do all this? You know, how
Danny,
do you
are you out there?
Are you out there, Danny Moore? Danny Moore?
are you out there?
Come on to our couch.
Can you hear me?
I can see why you'd be afraid of this couch.
I know. It's kind of weird. Hello?
I can't really, though. Here he is.
Hey.
It gets wild out there in the studio audience, guys. People are having a good time. They get distracted, you know?
Hi.
All right. How you doing? How you doing, Danny?
Did you hear us?
Fantastic. I barely, I can hear you guys.
Are we quiet in there in the studio audience?
No,
Do you
you're
sound quiet?
just as freaking loud as in
I know, I'm loud as all hell.
No, you're good. You're good. You're good.
I'm pretty quiet, huh? I need to step up my loudness.
You know what? You're silent, but it's always a silent one. It's always a silent one. At the end of the show. I'm trusting you right now.
I think you're right about that one.
Absolutely.
Sneaking in with her suitcase full of licorice.
You know, and go hard.
What is that?
It's good.
Dude,
Have a piece.
Yeah, you want some?
Please have a piece.
Not before performance, but thank you. I'll make sure to take a few of those after the show. Appreciate
Right.
that. Thank you.
Part of the
It's better
process,
than
guys,
chips
part of the
because it's like
Absolutely.
crunchy, you know?
So, Danny, I'm so excited that you came on the show. I know you drove a long way.
Yeah,
Where are you from?
Pasadena.
Nice.
So he drove down from Pasadena all the way down to Riverside to be on the show for us. Please tell us about how you got started. I've seen you. You're a comedian. You're a magician. You're an entertainer, child entertainer. You have so many talents. I've seen you do so many different shows. Extremely talented. Please tell us about how you got started in all this.
Well, one day I went into a laboratory. I got bitten by a radioactive spider. And, no, I'm just kidding. No, but no.
Was that Spider-Man?
Ladies and gentlemen, what happened was that I sat in front of a David Copperfield special, and I just became fascinated with the idea of being a magician. The idea of being able to do things at my age, at 10 years old, to, that other of my peers can't do. So it just had that fascination towards me, and I just stuck with it throughout my entire life. It never went away. It's like a little bug that just kind of bit me and never went away. So it's
awesome.
So it is like Spider-Man.
It is like Spider-Man. I caught the bug and it never went away. So, yeah, it's definitely one of those things where it's given me so much, and I've learned so much, and it's changed from my personality from being a shy little boy to being outgoing and fun, and being able to enjoy life for what it's worth. It's taken me all over the world. I've been to India, I've been to China with it, and it's I can't imagine myself doing anything else. So
That's awesome.
if you got a dream out there, follow it.
Mm-hmm.
So,
Awesome. That's what I like to hear, man. Rock and roll. You are not a shy little boy anymore. Now you've got this, I don't know, you've got this like James Bond, like danger look thing going on. Look at this like James Bond kind of bow tie thing with he's a juggling sword. It's all dangerous. Like.
Well, there's two pretty ladies in the room, so of course I have to dress up.
Very dapper.
Thank you. Thank you. You're very kind. Awesome. Cool. So I'm looking forward to showing you some of my things.
Oh my God, I'm so pumped. So what kind of stuff should we expect to see tonight?
You know what? It's all fun, and definitely we'll leave it just a little bit of a surprise.
Okay, yeah, it's mysterious.
Yeah, it's part of the whole magician mystique.
He's mysterious, ladies. He's mysterious. I love that. Where can we see you in the future? Do you have Facebook? Do you have any upcoming shows?
Yeah,
anything? Where can we see you?
Absolutely, I do. In fact, if you like, I have a website at iwantmoremagic.com, because when you just can't get enough, you'll always want more.
More, Danny Moore. iwantmore.com.
I want more.
Oh my God, I love that. That's
good.
Just freaking brilliant.
Thank you. And so actually I'll be out of town for a couple of weeks. I actually have an engagement in the Bahamas, flying out tomorrow morning. So
Are you doing magic in the Bahamas?
I'm doing magic in the Bahamas.
Oh my God. And the Bahamas are already so full of magic too. So
Absolutely.
it's just going to be a magical experience.
Oh yeah.
Awesome. Well, I think I feel the magic
That's
in the room
exciting.
right now. So we're going to have some magic in the house tonight. And thank you so much for coming on all the way down from Pasadena.
Thank
And
you.
iwantmore.com, guys. Check it out. Check it out. Thank you. And we'll see you in a few minutes here. Awesome, man. Oh my God, I'm so pumped up. These guys are inspiring me. These performers, I mean, I wish I could do what they do, That's why I started the show. I'm like, well, I'm really good at drinking beer and talking and pumping everybody, so I am a performer. I'm a dancer, but
You're a performer.
I guess
You're always
these
in
guys,
character.
these guys keep me alive, man.
These guys.
They keep me alive. Rock and roll. I love it. So I got to bring out one more guy.
Okay.
before our featured artist,
Right.
Inland Empire Brewing,
Such a
coming
pretty
up
bottle.
soon. It's awesome, dude. I love it.
I
this
want one
cork.
of those bottles.
I just
to put my
feel so
mini pumpkins
fun
in.
about the whole thing. I feel so fun drinking out of this jug.
You
It's
should
just.
dress like a warrior princess and
I
drink
should
out
have
of
dressed up like Xena.
it. I know.
I love Xena. Xena's my
Today I
role
dressed
model.
cozy. It was a very cozy day.
Remember Xena, Warrior Princess,
Mm-hmm.
from the 90s? Oh, and can't forget to do a shout out to Been There, Sung That.
Yes.
Murdoch's karaoke show. Been going
Yes.
strong 3
One
years.
day
on
we'll be
this
on there.
network, on this same network, in EmpireLive.tv.
Yes.
I was on there one night.
I can't karaoke.
Don't
want to
relive
so.
it. I'm a great dancer. I'm a horrible singer. But I
Yes,
did
but
rap
I-
like the
I
police
second that.
live on Been There, Sung That one
I'm
time.
a good dancer, a horrible singer.
Don't go back and look for it, guys. It was bad. We also have another show on this station, on this network. It's InlandEmpireLive.tv. We have multiple shows.
Yes.
This other one here is a popular show. It's called What is the Matrix? And it's
Interesting.
about what you would think it would be about. Crazy shit. Controversies, conspiracy theories.
Nice.
You know,
Illuminati, stuff like that.
Illuminatis, UFOs, aliens.
Interesting.
What is it? All the, I don't know, all that other conspiracy theory stuff. Fun, interesting to hear people's argue. Very interesting.
Yeah.
Because you think, oh, that's going to be dumb, or that's going to be, really interesting. Either way, and when you end up tuning into it and listening, it's never what you'd expect it to be. It's
Right.
very interesting to hear these different perspectives.
I know and like to see different people, just what they do for a living. Like certain people that work for like the state or the county.
This one here, on the Grind TV, The Come Up. It's called The Come Up.
What is this one?
That's on this station. It's a hip hop show.
Oh,
It's
okay.
underground hip hop, and they've got some really fun hip hop stuff. And it's got a whole fun vibe to it. Very urban and underground and
Yeah.
hip hop. Very real people, down to earth, and that's a great show. Check that one out. Also on this station, all 3 of those shows are on Wednesdays. So set aside some time on Wednesdays if you're free. Watch that, but make sure to be here every Tuesday live at 7 p.m.
Yes, the
every
tune to us.
Tuesday.
We're pretty
for
interesting.
EVTV. Absolutely.
And if you want us to talk about anything, please email us on Facebook. You can also hit one of us up on Instagram.
if you have an important event, if you're an artist, you want to come be a live artist in the show, you want to come talk about your event on the show, you want to come be on the show, whatever, hit us up, please. Minnie Green.
Want to come be in the audience?
MinnieGreen66@gmail.com. Yeah, we have studio audience space too. BYOB.
You can email me too if you'd like. I'm kind of boring though. ShellandDesigns@gmail. Or you can hit me up on Facebook at ShellyShell13. That's the easiest way. Messenger's the easiest, I guess.
Definitely hit us up. We need artists all the time. We book so many artists every show.
Yeah.
And we like to keep it jam-packed and full of entertainment. So we need multiple artists every single show. Hit us up. Come do your performance. Come talk and interview if you have some insight on the process and all that kind of stuff. So there's a guy I'd like to bring out. Let's check out on the cat first. How's the cat going with Jason Wheeler back there? Meow. How's that cat? Oh, wow. So now what did he do there? Did he put now gray in on the inside of all that black?
Oh, probably. Yeah.
Oh, I see it now. Because that's why before I'm going, what is this, like, black? But it's all part of the process. We're learning how to do it. We're learning how to make art here.
And Jason is he's a tattoo artist, but he also is used to painting with oils. I don't think he paints with acrylic that much.
I believe we do have a graphic of Jason's art. It's a tattoo of Batman.
I should have.
We saw on someone.
Oh,
Whoa. You know why that pops to me? You know why they're just like... I saw multiple pictures of this guy's art. And we showed some a couple weeks ago when he was a featured artist. But this one really popped to me and stood out because look at that yellow.
Yeah.
I love that yellow. That just pops.
Did you see Gabe's new piece that Jason did? Jason did a piece on Gabe. It was on, I don't know if you saw it on his Facebook. But it was in, he just did, it was really beautiful. It was dedicated to his grandma. But it was like a pin-up chola piece. I don't know. I should have screenshotted it and sent it. Next week I'll send you a picture, or we'll put a picture up. But yeah, Jason just did a really nice piece. I think you would have loved it because of the yellows and the reds.
That yellow just really popped to me on the Batman. But so
That's
we've got a
somebody's
guy.
arm.
I've got a guy.
no.
I've seen him for a few years. He's a performer. He's the comedian. And I've seen him. I've seen him at Stinger's nightclub in San Bernardino. I've seen him at Rax in Corona. I've seen him at Mill Creek in Corona. That was years ago before that closed down. I've seen him at all kinds of shows all around the Inland Empire, and that's what I love about him is that he's very localized. He's very like all about like how we are, Riverside, motherfucker, you know. And we're trying to pump up here, and she goes, we're not on a cable. I'm allowed to cuss on the show.
I love that song.
Internet. It's not like Fox
my baby's watching
News.
though. Hi, baby.
Oh, I'm sorry. Minnie says bad words sometimes. Don't
He knows
follow
Minnie.
me. I'm not a role model. I'm a bad role model. So is this guy coming up, who I'm going to bring out right now. No, I'm just kidding. He's great. No, he's hilarious. He's very talented. His name is Brian Petrasek. Brian, please come on out on the show. He's got a good sense of humor, so I know he'll get my joke. Thank you.
Hey!
Hi.
Thank you.
Oh my god, I'm so loud. Sorry. I turned myself
It's okay.
down.
I know the feeling.
Ooh, how you guys doing tonight?
Good.
Yeah, I'm
Excellent.
Brian Petrasek, not Pet Your Sack, you know.
That's all my fault. Petrasek, Brian
Yeah.
Petrasek. Like
Everybody-
Jurassic Park.
Jurassic, Petrasek, I'm a spastic. I don't know what it is, but yeah, everybody says pet your sack. I'm like, I'm not gonna pet my sack. So.
That's not part of your act.
No, not part of my
That's
act.
Well, I thought that was part of the act, and
well, I
so
think it's a private thing. Too, you know. I don't know. So it's good to be here tonight. This is awesome.
awesome. Well, we're so glad to have you, man. You bring such
Thanks
great
for coming.
energy to the show. Such great energy to the show, and you're really fun as a studio audience member and everything. And it was kind of, I wasn't sure if you were coming on, and the last minute you called me, and I was like, yeah, dude, we got to have him. I'm so happy to have you. So now next week, we're going to be doing a performance, right? We're going to be doing a set, comedy
live
set
performance
with
next
some
week,
real
so.
jokes and all that jazz, and so, you know, come be part of the studio audience, and you can haggle him. You can hackle. What is that called? Haggle? What? Heckle? Is that the proper term for when someone is like talking shit in the studio audience?
Yeah, that usually happens when you're at a bar. You know, you just tell the person, "Hey, I don't speak whiskey. Can you keep it down?" You know? I don't speak Mr. Jose Cuervo. You know?
You can't heckle this guy. He knows what's up already.
I don't speak insanity unless I'm talking to myself. You know?
That's funny, dude. You're a funny guy.
Yeah.
Man, so how did you get started? Like, how did you decide, like, I'm a comedian? Like, how does that even happen?
I don't know. People tell me I look smart all the time, so I don't know.
That's funny.
You mentioned like 5 different places you saw me at, and I was like, I don't know how you can think like that. Like, I couldn't even remember where was I last, what show did I do last?
You know what's funny is I can't remember shit, but I'll remember, like, where happy hour is at every bar in Riverside.
Well, that's important, you know.
Or I'll
That you have to
remember... I remember artists and where I saw
She
them.
remembers,
and performers.
But where
Certain things stick in my brain.
Where I started doing comedy, the first time I ever did it was at the Comedy Store in La Jolla back in like 2003. I did a set there and I got like 3 minutes to try out. And then I took an improv class at the Ontario Improv, and then I learned how to network from there. Got to meet other people, got to, you know, it's all about networking and getting to know people. And
It seems like a lot of it comes natural for you because you're just so outgoing and funny, and people just can't help it when I talk to you and laugh at your jokes. You know?
That's basically, you know, I like to do a lot of voices of people because I say I hear voices in my head. I do voices, so I don't know what it was. Like,
You do voices? Like,
Do something.
just, I know we're throwing you on the spot here, and it was very last minute.
Just a little
Just a
piece
taste.
of what I try to do Christopher Walken. I don't seem to understand what's going on here. And I'll do like Gilbert Gottfried.
Oh, yeah.
I think Justin Bieber should have his name changed back every year.
That sounded exactly like Gilbert Gottfried.
Everyone knows Arnold.
Everybody does know Arnold.
And I do a lot of Joe Pesci hat. And I do a lot of comedians that passed away though. I liked Rodney Dangerfield. I tell you, no respect at all. I always loved Bernie Mac. Melissa! My favorite comedians, America! I always loved watching a lot of George Carlin too. He inspired me.
Oh, I love George Carlin.
Yeah,
he's
he's
an
good.
absolute inspiration to my life. I'm not a comedian, but I think George Carlin should be an inspiration to every young comedian's, any comedian's life, and any
Crazy.
regular person's life. George Carlin, R.I.P. George Carlin, funniest dude.
I like any kind of comedy that can not only make you laugh but make you think. Somebody who thinks outside the box.
Oh, yeah.
Is willing to tackle different social issues that not everybody wants to touch on, but who's able to put a funny spin on life and do that, make people think and laugh. I mean, that's just a lot of years of comedy.
Absolutely, yeah.
Huge
Somebody with some
following.
wisdom and some insight, like George Carlin or Louis C.K.
Louis C.K. does a lot of that kind of humor. I like a lot of the. I'm kind of old school. I do like Louis C.K. He's good. I like a lot of Louis Black. He's one of the ones. I'm like one of the ones that's still alive that I like. You know, I love Louis Black. I love Carlin. I used to love Sam Kinison too. He was funny. I liked a lot of Eddie Murphy's stand up when he did stand up, and now I like a lot of his movies and stuff. I like Richard Pryor, Gabriel Iglesias. Those are some funny.
Absolutely. I also saw Gabriel Iglesias at the same place I saw you at Mill Creek. And he was hilarious.
You saw him at Mill Creek.
Gabriel Iglesias came down to Corona and performed at Mill Creek.
Why I missed that?
I was blown out of the water.
When was that?
Because that guy's famous.
When was that?
That was when I worked there. That was when I was a cocktail waitress at Mill Creek, like years ago. I don't even know if I was 21 yet.
Wow. I didn't. Well,
that was a couple years ago. It was great. Yeah, he's a very talented guy. Wow, we're running so short on time on the show.
Yeah, no, it was great. And
I mean, you were.
Seeing you guys next week. Check me out on YouTube. Brian, B-R-I-A-N, P-E-T-R-A-S-E-K, Petrasek, like Jurassic. Check me out on YouTube. Look me up on Facebook. Poke me, please, someone.
Poke him. He likes it.
I don't do the poking, but everybody get your
I don't
poke
poke
I don't be the one doing the poking.
When people poke me, I don't poke back on Facebook.
I don't either.
It's like this.
It's weird.
I know.
What does poking mean?
I don't know.
Please
Why do
let
you
us
poke?
know. Why do you poke people?
But poke him because
He's like,
likes it.
hey.
No, but everybody thinks, oh my God, somebody poked me. They must like me. And then 6 months go by and you realize that person isn't into you. So get over it. Just because somebody adds you on Facebook doesn't mean they want to go out with you.
This is true,
So
Facebookers.
Finally, a guy that understands.
Right.
Although I was trying to get a hold of this girl.
Just
the
because
other
a
day.
girl adds you.
We're all guilty of it. Ooh, she added me. You like me.
Oh my God.
You guys are awesome, dude. I look forward to being here next week, too.
Absolutely.
So,
You're going to give us some more
YouTube,
jokes.
Facebook, Twitter.
I hope you get a lot of pokes.
He's
on
fucking
that time.
hilarious, guys. He's freaking hilarious, guys. Check him out. Thank you again. And tune in next week to see his jokes
Yes.
on the stage.
Google.
Thank you, guys. Thank you.
Thank you. Have a
Ryan.
blessed
Oh, I
night.
love that guy. He's so fun. Man, so we got to bring out our featured artist before we run out on time here.
We're about to run out of time.
We've got Inland Empire Brewery in the house. That's what I'm drinking. They're
That's
here.
what
We've
I'm
got
talking
we've
about.
got a couple of we've got Dave and we've got Paul. We've got Erica, I believe, all in the house tonight.
Nice.
I know she was feeling a little under the weather. I'm losing my own voice, but somehow I screamed through it.
Hi.
Either way, hey guys, thanks for coming on.
Absolutely. Thanks for having
I
us.
love their brewery. I go and I have beers there. I have the pumpkin spice and I have the Marzal, and these are some of my seasonal favorites. They've got some excellent brews for excellent deals. Why buy a Coors Light or a Pacifico when you can have this craft beer right here? It's right here in Riverside, and I feel like nobody knows about it, but everybody should. So, squeeze together, scooch together, get comfy, guys.
How you doing?
It's a cuddly couch. How are
It
you
is a
guys
cuddly
doing
couch.
tonight?
Doing great. Thank you again for having us.
No, thank you guys for
Yeah,
coming
thanks
on
for
because
coming on.
I have to thank you guys for having your beer all the time, which I love. I'm absolutely stuck on it.
Thank you.
And it's also great that there's just such an awesome product that I can support that's right here in Riverside. Why, like I said, why would I want to? Oh, the producer Murdoch goes, "Where's mine at?" He wants his IE brew. I'm gonna have to take him in for some. It's a fun spot to kick it at. We had a birthday party there the other day. It's great for parties. A lot of fun stuff. You can put your music on. You got play beer pong over there.
Nice.
And like I said, you've got how many different brews do you guys have now?
Well, right now we have 12 different ones on tap, but we rotate seasonally, so we'll have 6 on year round, and then 6 different ones that we change out.
Nice.
That's awesome. And all 12 of these are brewed by you.
Yeah, they are, yeah.
Home brewed right here in Riverside.
Nice.
Well,
Wasn't
not
that
home
Broncos?
brewed. They used to be home brewed.
Okay, well, brewed right here in Riverside,
Yeah.
in the brewery.
Yeah, in the brewery.
But what I mean is in the hometown in Riverside here.
Yes.
So that's awesome. I mean, people like to say, "Oh, nothing happens in Riverside. There's nothing going on," and I'm like, "You must have just moved to Riverside." because there's all kinds of fun stuff.
There
really
is.
cool stuff
We're a
going
hidden
on
gem.
here. I mean, we got these comedians, we got these musicians, we got these breweries, and I mean, it's just. I'm like so happy you guys are here now. I mean, not just here on the couch, but I mean here in Riverside. Because I went the other day. I mean, I enjoyed myself thoroughly. So tell us about how did this start? How did you guys start? I mean, I know every kid and their mom or their homie, their cousin, wants to start a brewery and wants to make their own beer. Everybody dreams of this. We tried it in high school, and our beers tasted like crap.
Yeah, that'll happen.
We were like, we can just brew our own beer. It came out horrible. How did you guys decide to get started and make it happen?
We started home brewing 11 years ago now, and then our friends really liked the product, and we decided make a go at it, and so here we are now.
And it's a family business?
Well, practically. I mean, we've known Dave and I have known each other since middle school.
I don't want people to think
high
that.
school, early high school.
Yeah.
We've
She's
known
like,
each other
I'm not
a long
related to
time.
them. I'm not related to them.
She's no fun.
No, but it is like a family business though, because look, how many of us with our friends from high school were like, dudes, let's start a brewery,
Right.
and then we ended up just buying a bunch of Coors Light at the store and drinking all night, and never ended up making a brewery at all. That never happened. We just got married or got a real job. Yeah, totally. And we talked about it, but then we go to the store and buy some Pacificos or something. And it's way cooler to do what you guys are doing. And that's why I'm so inspired
Thank you.
by you guys. So,
Do you have any events coming up or anything for the fall? Or
Actually, we just got out of event season. Event season usually ends end of October.
Okay.
So we're actually finally free of it for a few months, at least up until our anniversary, which we'll be doing early in the year next year. We don't have a date yet.
Let us know so we can promote it.
Oh,
also.
absolutely.
well, definitely. But what goes on at the Inland Empire Brewing? From when I was there was a lot of fun regulars having a good time. There's a lot of people, fun regulars that support the place, really cool, chill people that are having a good time. And you guys do party. If somebody wanted to have their birthday party at your guys' place, they could do that. I mean, because that's not a seasonal thing, right? People have birthday parties all year long.
Yeah.
So, if you guys have a party coming up, you guys are really into delicious beer, you guys got to pop in here. And so where are you located? Right here. It's in Riverside technically. It's getting closer to the Colton side.
Yeah, we're almost High Grove. So it's Palmerita Avenue,
Okay.
which is
Hard to spell. It's right there.
Yeah, it's right there.
It's right there.
Sounds
It's
great.
good for them to hear it. I know where it is because I've been there. But I'm asking you because I want the viewers to hear it.
Yeah.
Because people, so many of
People
the
are more
viewers are
visual.
illiterate. No, I'm just kidding.
No, they're not.
We're off of 215 North. So you would exit Columbia, and we're one block north of that.
Right off Columbia, right off
Yeah.
the freeway. Awesome. And so, do we still have the pint nights going on Fridays? Every
do.
Friday,
Yeah, we do,
pint
yeah.
night?
We're going to be switching it to an everyday happy hour kind of thing. I'm sorry, I lost my voice, but we're going to be doing that every single day, and we've always got all the fun stuff going on. We've got the TV in the other room now, so we may or may not have sporting things on the TV. I don't know if we could say that, but and then we've got the back room that's got the beer pong, foosball, darts, all kinds of fun stuff.
Very
Lots of
fun.
people to party in,
You are so cute and
And we have
fun.
beer too.
This poor girl's losing her voice. She was sick and she still came to make it out on the show, even though she's feeling under the weather. So what do you do, Erica? What do you do on at the IE Brewery?
Well, typically when people come in, I do a lot of the bartending, which we have another girl. She's in the studio audience. She don't want to come up because she sucks. She maybe do it with Lisa. Lisa and I.
People get shy
we
from the
all-
camera. They get shy.
You almost backed out.
Because I can't. I have no voice. And then I do all of the outside sales. So if you go to any of the bars downtown and you see our beer on tap or in bottle at the liquor stores, I do that. I do a lot of the self-distributing.
Awesome,
These guys like to
awesome.
do all day.
That's awesome.
I know people are going to want to go in there to see you, girl. You're just so fun and cute and friendly and sweet. You got that smile. I want
I
to go
have
in
a lot
there.
of low-cut shirts too.
Yeah,
I don't know if
nobody
that's,
cares about that.
if that's any incentive.
That helps. I'm looking at that fun smile and that public personality. But so, where do you guys? I know you guys have your beers in all kinds of bars all around. What? Name a couple, just a few bars that we can drink your beers at.
We're here.
Well, here in Riverside, we've got Worthington's, D-Dogs down there has our Victoria on right now, actually.
Oh,
Worthy's
yeah.
always had, God, she's
Victoria,
awesome.
that was a great brew by you guys.
You can pick up these bottles in most
Yeah.
Local Vaughn stores.
There's a lot, yeah. Local
nice.
Bonds.
Places
Oh,
like Quick
wow.
Picks, Save a Minute.
Oh, get the Victoria, guys.
Quick Pick, Save a Minute. You can pick up the Bombers.
Gerard's
Vaughn,
Market out in
Plaza.
Redlands.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
Redlands.
Oh, yeah, I know where Save a Minute is, right there on Main Street.
Yeah.
Downtown
Always got-
Riverside, and then you've got, Detox, Downtown Riverside, Worthington's, a couple fun bars. So check out Inland Empire Brewery, guys. We're running out of time. I'm so happy you guys came out on the show. I want to chat with you guys forever over some beers, so
Cheers.
I'll stop in and buy some and force you guys to listen to me chat at you. And thanks so much for coming on. Cheers, definitely. Yeah, finally somebody will cheers me. Cheers, yeah.
You guys are up on us.
Thank you guys. So, oh my God, we have so many artists, we have so many people on the show tonight. We're just running out of time, but check out the IE Brewery, guys.
Can we zoom into? Should we zoom into Jason real
Let's
quick?
check up on that cat before we go to magician. We're gonna have the magician Danny Moore perform right now and do his act. Let's check up on that cat.
Good.
Oh, we got some detail going on there. Poor guy, it's so dark in there. How does he even see? We got to get some lights in there. We had a light burn out back there, so we don't have enough lights this week. But next week we'll be back on with the lights. He seems to be doing a pretty brilliant job so far. So thank you, Jason Wheeler, for coming on and doing that piece for us of that really cute cat. Thank you.
it.
All right, guys, are you ready for this?
Are you ready for this? I'm ready.
It's the magician, guys. And
I'm
right after that, it's
excited.
going to be Tommy on the guitar. But right now we've got Danny Moore, magician. Check it out.
I know. I want to.
I don't want to miss this. on, but Murdoch taught me the proper way. Thank you so much. You were blowing my mind. You were like totally confusing my mind with that. I don't know how you were like floating the table and opening the box and giving her stuff and it's floating. I'm like, is it just me here? Or I'm like out of like, what just happened? Did I drink that much beer? Or am I just like, what's going on here, dude? I'm like blown away. Thank you so much for coming in and showing us some magic on the show. Where's my co-host? I suppose I am. Shelly, what was going on with that act right here? What just happened?
I know, it was amazing. You're very talented. Thank you for coming on.
No, but seriously, what just happened? Please explain to me what is going on. But thank you so much. Danny Moore, guys. One more time, what's your website?
IWantMoreMagic.com.
Thank you, Danny, for coming on. Next up, we have Tommy Lazore coming on as a performer. We'll get our table and our magic stuff out of the way. Come on up, Tommy. And please let us know what is this song that you're going to be doing for us.
It's called If You Could See. You're going to beat me up with the microphone.
I'm like, bam! Microphone in your face. Sorry. Tell us one more time. What was that called?
If You Could See. It's pretty much about pushing people away, building up defense mechanisms and stuff, but really wanting everybody to see who I am and see the real side of me.
Awesome. Hop up there.
One more microphone. Over on this side. Good call. Is it on? I'll see green light. I guess she's not the only one that's having issues with the microphones today. Where's the green light? Oh, okay. Sorry, I'm a little bit slow. That's why they got sound crews and stagehands. All right, so all the microphones working good, right? All right. Dale, you're fired. All right, here we go. If you could see. No, there's so much that you just don't know. There's so much that you just don't see. 'Cause every time I try and open that door, every time I try and let you inside, there's always something blocking me. And there's always something going wrong. No, there's something always broken in me. I know. No. Every time that you get too close, I push away, I run and I hide. 'Cause pushing people away is a defect of mine. I just burrow deeper inside. No, if you only knew, if you could only see, there's so much more inside. There's so much more to me. No. 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 If you only knew, if you could only see, I still have all my dreams. There's so much I still wish I could do. There's so much I still wanna see. And so much I wanna be. And if you only knew, if you could only see, there's so much more inside. There's so much more to me. If you only knew me. All right, there you go. See, Dale, my talents weren't just wasted on the slopes.
Thank you, Tommy. Thank you so much. That was amazing. I love that song. I don't think I've heard that one before. So check him out, guys. You can see him sometimes downtown Riverside at University and Orange.
Yeah.
And
Right by the GOPA and Worthies.
he's running off so fast. He was like, my stage time's done. He popped away so fast.
say
Come
goodbye.
on back. Come back. Oh, yeah. I mean, these artists, they're so busy. They got all these shows coming up.
Yeah, I'm always ready for the
They're
next
getting ready
show.
for the next one. So where can we see you? Where can we find your
I'm
stuff?
usually down on University in Orange doing all my songwriting stuff, right where all the bar traffic is. You know, got to field test all my songs. But my website is www.reverbnation.com/ALM4. ALM's all capitals. Like I mentioned before in the interview, that's one of those sites that is really particular on getting everything right.
Get it right, guys.
Yeah. So
Thank you, Tommy. Thank you
write
so
it
much
down
for coming and
if
doing
you're
that.
drinking tonight so you don't forget.
That was a beautiful performance. That was beautiful. Once again, one more shout out to Jason Wheeler, live artist. Let's flash back to his art if we can
yeah,
for a
he's got
minute
an
here.
amazing
He's
cat
got
going.
a cat going on. I mean, he's got all his red to it, and there's a lot of really interesting things going on here that I didn't expect. I didn't know what it was going to turn out like. So one more shout out again to Inland Empire Brewery. Thank you guys for coming on the show. And Brian Petrasek. Jurassic Park, Brian Petrasek. Brian
Can you hear
Petrasek.
me?
I cannot say. I'll get it by next show. He'll be performing again on the next show, doing a live comedy routine for us, Brian Petrasek. So tune in for that, guys. Very awesome. One more shout out to DJ Tables and his crew that he rolled through, and we're gonna be having him come on the show soon.
In
so
a couple weeks.
yeah. Couple weeks. Next week's Grimmiality Entertainment is our music performer, so check it out, guys. Tune in.
And if you want some new work done, go to Paragon to check out Jason.
And thank you, Danny Moore, for coming on the show as well. I love your velvet suit.
I do.
We're going
I
to
hope
rub
you
up
have a great
against it
time.
later. Thank you. Tune in every Tuesday, guys, live at 7. InlandEmpireLive.tv. Click on Epik Vibes Television. Thank you. I'm Minnie Green.
I'm Shelly Chelle.
And I think I can't mute it. That's what it is. You can mute it. The mute button is the power button. The mute button.